Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, Site 42. Can you hear us? This is Site 42 reaching out. We are anomalously broadcasting from Site 42 right now. Fantastic. We have audio confirmation. Calling all Foundation staff, tonight's broadcast is beginning soon. Make sure you are logged into your encrypted YouTube account so you can like, share, subscribe to Site 42. Remember, I said your encrypted YouTube account, Steve. Don't use your public one again. We got reprimanded last time, you jerk. We are going live in 3, 2, 1. 5, 9. Sorry, something's broken. 1 second, we're having a problem. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. This is not a containment breach. Everything is A-okay, I promise. Oh no. Oh no. Jeff, you son of a bitch, get out of here. Hey, I just thought I'd come and fix your lights. No! We did not hire an electrician. Jeffrey, get out. Fine, you don't have to be rude about it. Jeez. All right, after that completely not obvious stalling that I didn't at all do, here we go. Hey there, Foundation staff. Sherm here, and welcome to another anomalous broadcast from Site 42. For anybody unfamiliar with our show, the rundown goes like this. 1. I read you an SCP document. B. I open up the floor to the community to discuss what we've read. We are often visited by SCP authors, staff, and fans, and if we're lucky, the author of the article themselves... The author of the article themselves shows up to share some insight. Remember that if you'd like to join the conversation yourself, I will be monitoring the chat in between chapters and answering questions, as will my guests, plural, tonight. Also, remember that if you enjoy the show, leave a like and a comment to let us know, subscribe and hit the bell, and if you really want to help us out, become a patron at patreon.com/site42. Before we go into the real reading tonight, I want to tell you about a somewhat sponsor. Raid Shadow... No, not that one. Tonight, we are not being sponsored, but we are partnering with Dark Math Films. If you look in the description of this video, our first thing is a Kickstarter link. Those of you who have been with Site 42 for a while know that I am trying to build Site 42 to be an indie film studio that makes SCP short films crowdsourced by the fandoms. I've been telling you guys for years that Netflix and Hulu and all those different Amazon companies are never going to make an SCP web series super legit because of the Creative Commons rules. They can't own it, so they're not going to do it. But I have 250,000 followers on TikTok. SCP Illustrated hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube tonight. The Vulcan has more than that, I believe. And so if all of us came together, we could crowdfund this ourselves. Site 42 is not ready to do it yet, but Dark Math Films are the guys who did that awesome SCP-096 short film a while back. You guys remember that? It has over 3 million views on YouTube. It's super good. They mocapped an 096. They want to make a web series. They've got a Kickstarter. And if we have enough people give even $1, then they're going to hit their thing like that. So one day I'm going to ask you to do this for me because I'm going to be ready with all of my people out here in California. But today I'm not ready. These guys are. Kickstarter, give them at least $1 because we can make the SCP Foundation go up to the next level of content creation. We already have writers. We already have game makers. Imagine the movies and web series we could put together. I'm here for it. I know you're here for it. We just got to team up. So in the meantime, it is time to get to tonight's stories. Tonight's stories, we are featuring 2 short SCP tales. The first one titled Routine Psychological Evaluations by Dr. Glass, written by the author Pair of Ducks. And our second tale will be In Case You've Ever Wondered by the author TuneDtoAdeadchannel. And although neither of these authors will be joining us this evening, for the first time, we are going to have multiple guests. The Site 42 Discord server has a Foundation Radio voice chat. And we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people, 7 other people besides me, who are going to join us for this show. They're on mute right now, but I'm about to ask them to give a big hello to the Site42 people watching on YouTube in 3, 2, 1. Say hello, everybody. If anyone's saying hello, I'm not hearing them. Did I break something? Wow, we're having all sorts of technical issues tonight. Discord, guest, sound. All right, ladies and gentlemen and others in the audience, I am having a problem with the audio from Discord right now, so give me one moment. We are having another stalling tactic moment. Stalling tactic. This is what I'm doing. This is probably because of Steve. You're right. This is probably Steve's fault again. Discord guest, audio, volume. I'm going to try something real quick to see what's wrong. All right, Discord.
I am going to continually talk so that you can hear me. Hello, can you hear me?
Radghoul, I got you. This is excellent. James, come in.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now let's see if you guys stay on Discord in the meantime. Okay.
For those of us who could hear us, Rad didn't actually know this was
all
live
James.
until just now, and I'm ducking hunting for it.
Okay, guys, we fixed it. I can hear you now. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so now we know that if all of you talk at once, it gets super staticky. We are learning things tonight.
Oh yeah, that's how Discord works.
Understandable.
All right, and so now everyone in the chat,
stick?
real quick, I am sorry to do this because I just got you on, but I told you that I was going to have to interrupt the stream because we had a special guest and thing happening, and that thing is happening now, so I know I just unmuted you, but I'm going to mute you guys one more time, and I am sorry.
Okay.
Momentary lapse
That's cool.
in timing. Boom. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody, ladies and gentle them is what I'm hearing. Ladies and gentle them. So, on the Site42 TikTok, there is a contest. How would you contain Site42 if it were real and if it were anomalous? And like 50-something people at least have entered, maybe more. And one of the prizes is an SCP-999. And I've shown you that one, but I haven't revealed the second one because I haven't had it yet. But now I do have it. And do you want to come on camera and talk about it? Sure. I am going to tag out to go grab my mask, as is polite, while my dear friend James comes onto the camera here to describe our prize. So I'm going to move this way. You come in here.
Sounds right.
Wah! Switch!
Oh shit. Hey there, fam. What up? Hi there, I'm James. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. I imagine it's this one. Oh, terrific. Hey there, I'm James. I made this delightful little figure here. This is the camera, right? There we go.
Mm-hmm. This is the tactical fursuit plushie.
The reason it's tactical, I will add on here for this little bandit.
And so on TikTok, I introduced SCP-3312, oh, what's this? And everyone on TikTok had a giant laugh at the tactical fursuits and the fact that they existed. And James, who makes amazing props, we have commissioned him to make Little Bandit.
Little bandit.
Describe the process of making Little Bandit.
So this is actually from... So one of the main things that I do as a crafter is that I like to modify things rather than necessarily make them from scratch. Making them from scratch is wonderful. But oftentimes you find a much more interesting result from modifying something before. So in this particular example, I went scrounging around like 3 or 4 different flea markets. Eventually I found a Minnie Mouse little costume here. A little Minnie Mouse plush, as you can tell by the bow tie. And I revamped it to make it a little raccoon. And I already had plenty of little pads and things like that I remade this wonderful little thing. So the little bandolier thing here, this is actually from like a little elbow pad from a skateboard that I have reassembled. And you can see the entire thing here.
Show them the tail, because the tail's really
tail.
cool.
A little fluffy tail.
I like that little fluffy tail.
Fluffy tail.
If they like your work, what website do they go to find more of it?
Oh, you can go to my website, james-craft.com, james-crafts.com. Oh, no, it's James-Craft. It's been a while. But anyway, you all have a wonderful time. I'm going to get you back to your host. Here you go.
Thank you so much, friend. Oh, this is so cool. Such a cool little guy. I will Venmo you your commission after the show. Yay. Thank you, James.
This is for all y'all.
So yes, this is Little Bandit. He's got a Little Bandit name tag. The side here has a raccoon patch. And this is what we've got. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so now back to our regularly scheduled show. Thank you for rolling with the punches in my weird, awkward opening today. Discord guests, welcome back.
Are we good?
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey,
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yes.
love all of
Can you
this.
hear me? Testing 1, 2.
This is great.
All right, so
Amazing.
for tonight's reading, we are starting routine psychological evaluations by Dr. Glass. I think, who suggested this one?
It was me. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, yeah, I was figuring.
Sweet. Nagi, what brought us this story? What brought this one to mind for tonight's show?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I've been working on the Resurrection canon with my team for the Canon Renaissance contest, and that deals a lot with older, like, site author avatars. And this is sort of a work that did a lot to characterize them and how they interact with each other. Particularly, of course, the title character, Dr. Glass, who acts as a sort of, like, resident psychologist for this group of weirdos doing weird things all day. So seeing how they play off each other.
Sweetness. For this one, I am going to be playing Dr. Glass down through the interviews, and then throughout this, I'm going to basically shout out, all right, who wants to play this one? And one of you guys can shout that one out. I know the only one who's been really claimed is Diogenes by Etoile. So everyone else, starting out, we have our introduction.
From me.
We have our title, Routine Psychological Evaluations by Dr. Glass. The following are excerpts from psychological evaluations performed by Dr. Simon Glass on Foundation personnel. We start with an interview with Dr. Clef. Who wants to play Clef?
I can play Clef.
All right, Nagi's taking
Yeah,
Clef.
let's do it.
Taking one for
So, all right, let's get this started. Dr. Alto Clef. Subject hands Dr. Glass a ukulele. Oh, someone played it. Yes. Very well, Doctor. With some difficulties, drums and A major chord. Let us begin this interview. If you could please remove those cinnamon rolls from...
Twists.
Pardon?
Those are twists, not rolls. Do you want one?
Oh, do you have any knot in your nose?
No.
Well then, no thank you. Let's take a look at... Oh, Lord, who let him bring a shotgun in here? End log. Next log, Agent Diogenes. So, Agent Diogenes, how's it going?
I'm fine, but I'm wondering why I need a psych evaluation every week. Most people only do theirs once a month.
Right. So, listen, what are you doing Saturday night? Well, do you like hiking? Thanks, Dr. Glass. Okay.
Can I take Bright?
Oh boy.
Oh man, I wanted Bright.
I wanted him
right.
too.
You can
First
have the
come,
human
first
Bright. I
serve.
just want Monkey Bright.
Okay.
Specifically Monkey Bright. All right.
Keep right.
So, I haven't been to Site 19 in ages. Why is it you can't come to Site 17 again? Oh, right. Someone get me a D class in here for a few minutes.
Monk.
Good job going ape mode, Radgul.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. Who wants to take Director Ghost?
I'll take it.
You start. Go for it.
Small, slow circles. Trust me, she'll love it.
Wait. With my tongue or hands? Damn it, Glass.
Some real character development going on here.
Right? We're going through arcs.
Character arc.
Character arcs.
All right. Who's
lovely
taking
character.
Kondraki after we did portraits of your father last week?
Could I do Kondraki?
Did someone take that one? Did I hear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
how
you're on it.
If
Take it
nobody
away.
else is. Alright, so then he stumbles on some entrails, and I managed to catch up with him.
Uh-huh.
So I shoot his fucking face off. Bam! Just like that. Brains everywhere. Oh man, it was great. That D class with me was bawling like a baby.
That's your favorite memory of working for the Foundation? All right, Dr. Bright, not a monkey this time.
Me.
Get it, Traffy.
Yeah.
Start us up.
They just don't trust me like I actually want to be in the body of some stupid SCP.
Well, it will give you some form of stable body.
Working on that with Kane, actually. Gonna use 291 to make me a new body. Say, those are some amazing hands you got there. Do you use them often?
Well, look at that. Our time is up. All right. This is Sophia Wrights, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to be Wrights?
Agatha writes, Sophia
Oh,
Light.
yeah.
Oh, you're right. Do we have an
You're
Agatha?
right, he says.
I'll take her.
I just got it.
I'll take her.
All right. Here we go.
Wait, who's doing it?
And how did that make you feel?
Did we decide who it was?
And how did that make you feel?
Who is it?
This is Dr.
Yeah, who
Wrights. Did
actually-
someone say they had it?
Who said that?
I don't know.
Like killing him. I mean, there I was, all ready and willing for sex, and he buys a video game. It was just so.
Agatha, please put that lamp down. Agatha. Security! Security to exam room A.
We got this.
I'll take gears.
All right. Start with your silence. This isn't that hard. Just tell me what you see. Anything at all.
I see a symmetrical ink blot comprised of what appears to be black number 4 ink. The paper is folded in the middle, leading to the conclusion that it is a Rorschach or an ink blot test.
Okay, but do you see any shapes? Like a butterfly or an ocean? People? Anything at all?
No.
Are you sure? It looked like you might have saw something there for a second.
No. I see a collection of black, abstract shapes.
Okay, we can try something else now. Just stop staring at me like that. All right, Clef is back.
Yeah, can I take that?
This is a good one.
Oh, all right. Dr. Glass stares. Dr. Clef stares. So, what shall we talk about?
I've been thinking about killing everyone in the base.
What?
Nothing.
I thought you said you were thinking about killing everyone in the base.
Are you kidding me? I never said that. Why would I say I sometimes think I'm gonna wake up one morning, take my straight razor out of its jar of blue disinfectant, cut my assistant's throat, and then run through the halls of the base naked, slashing everyone who gets in my way?
You just said it again.
Said what? Are you feeling all right, Dr. Glass? You look a little bit pale.
You just threatened to brutally murder myself and everyone in the base.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I'll play it back. Listen.
Really? All I hear is me telling you to wake up this morning and shave.
What? Listen! You just said!
You know, Dr. Glass, auditory hallucinations are often caused by overwork and stress. Maybe you should take a break for a while.
Clef, you're not getting out of this interview. You're merely trying to scare me into ending this interview early with inane threats of violence. And I must warn you that such cavalier tactics are clearly transparent. Now if...
Why would I do that? That's as ridiculous as claiming I prepared a saporic-laced gum to give you under the guise of a friendly offer of refreshments, thus knocking you out so that I can dispatch you at my leisure, and throw your body into incinerator, destroying all evidence, meaning that it will never be traceable back to me. ... You really do not look well, Dr. Glass. Maybe you should lie down and close your eyes for a bit.
All right. You can go.
Piece of gum? ...
Gears is back!
All right, I'll continue, Gears.
Dr. Gears, ... A butterfly?
No.
Octopus?
No.
A horrible face-melting explosion?
No.
Fluffy puppies?
No.
You're telling me you don't see the happy little puppy right there? Look, at the bottom of the paper.
I see an abstract blot of black ink and your finger.
How can you be so cooperative and so frustrating at the same time? Hard cut to Kondraki.
Alright, so that's when I noticed the blood stains led to the janitor's closet. Sneaky fucker tried to hide out behind the brooms and mops while he bled out.
Are you seriously claiming that you engaged in a gunfight with several level 2 personnel over a failure to replace the filter in the coffee machine?
Well, you might not see it as a big deal.
A coffee machine in a break room that you no longer use?
The issue here is the principle of the thing, Glassy. No filter means no coffee. No coffee means tired researchers. Tired researchers means mistakes. Costly mistakes end up as red numbers in my paperwork pile. See where I'm going with this?
Dr. Kondraki, I'd appreciate it if you would stop polishing your sword during the evaluation.
Bothering you, Doc? Don't mind if I smoke, right?
Notes. As my official statement, I would like to note that I think all Foundation personnel are deeply disturbed, amoral human beings suffering from varying states of anomie. Except Asian Diogenes, who is a very nice young lady/man who should go bowling with me on Saturday. Signed, Dr.
No.
Glass.
Glass. She/he's just not that into you. Put on your big boy pants and deal. Also, who the hell thought it was a good idea to give me access to these files?
Note. Several interview segments have been altered due to the sensitivity of information made privy to Dr. Kondraki as an administrator of Site-17. Events as depicted are to be endorsed and considered fact for archival purposes. Those with Level 4 clearance may see document Data Expunged for information regarding the Mr. Coffee incidents. Signed, 052. Yes, there were more than one incident.
Plural?
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, we skipped chapter 16 of Portraits of Your Father when he blows up the coffee machine.
You know, it was a prologue. It just didn't fit with the tone at the time.
I'd like seeing something like that recounted in the same sort of prose as Portraits of Your Father, like
Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious. I need to write that down.
nostalgic.
I don't want to cry about a coffee machine.
That would
I
be incredible.
Diogenes specifically because of how fucking awesome it is that the SCP Foundation has an established character whose only traits are being non-binary and really, 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 really hot. Do you know how fucking much that rules?
All
That's
right.
just the type
Yeah,
of shit.
their personnel file makes reference to the original iteration of SCP-113, which is undergone like 2 major edits since I think it was originally on the Edit This wiki. But 113 originally basically had no negative side effects, and you could use it as much time as possible. Though it's stated that as a workplace accident / several pranks from their coworkers, they were exposed to it multiple times, making them entirely androgynous, and that's their fucking backstory.
I love it. I love it so much.
Big quotes around workplace accident, am I right?
It rules.
I've always wanted to make a writing contest specifically for Site 42.
Ooh.
There's always contests for the wiki. Like, there's always a new one right after one finishes, so I haven't had the right time window to throw it out there. But if I had the right time window right now, it would be CoffeeCon. And it would be write the coffee incident. Go. Best one wins $50. Hit it.
I genuinely want to do that. I really do.
I can do that via Animal Crossing.
I'll be right back.
Fantastic.
Oh my. I was about to say we should collab. Rad, we gotta collab on it. We gotta collab with the coffee incident.
I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Unrelated to the coffee incident, like, for some strange reason, I just get a pan vibe from Dr. Glass.
Yeah, that scans.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, C, D, E, F, G.
Every column.
All right,
There's a
so
column there.
our next tale is In Case You've Ever Wondered. And this is essentially straight through the telling of a day in the life. And so what I'm thinking here is maybe because of the amount of us there are, we just go down. First person to start talking takes the paragraph.
Oh, that's
and
last.
I'll start us off and we just kind of cycle through it. Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Some popcorn reading.
9 sort of evenly sized paragraphs in this tale. So how many people are here? I can't count.
Just 10 people here.
Oh boy.
Rip.
Join.
I'll sit out.
Yeah, but not everyone's talking.
I would like a turn as well.
I can
Well,
leave.
just whoever starts talking first, so.
You know what? Just a quick question, because we're trying to figure this out for when we do the Halloween stream and have multiple people on. In the Discord menu, I see the listed people as Breakfast, Darth Crackhead, Dinner, Ethan. That's the order I've got. Is that the same order for you guys?
It's the same for everyone. If someone's sharing screen, they appear at the top, but otherwise it's alphabetical.
Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have us do this in alphabetical order. Let's start with Breakfast and work our way down paragraph by paragraph.
I'm Breakfast. I'm a 12. Hi.
Hi, Breakfast.
Okay. All right. Exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, research assistant Grace Renfield's eyes snap open. She tilts her head left, then right, with an audible pop, and yanks the tubes out of her mouth with her left hand. At 9:01, the glass door slides open with a soft whoosh, and she steps out of her tank.
She stretches elaborately, a series of half-yoga poses designed to unkink muscles not used to motion. Joints cracking audibly. When the popping stops, so does she. She walks to a metal sink and spits, then drinks deeply, gasping. A toothbrush waits for her in a porcelain holder, brand new, still wrapped. She cleanses the taste of rubber from her mouth and grins experimentally into a small metal mirror mounted to the wall.
Clothing has been left for her, folded on a bench on the opposite wall exactly according to her specifications. White pants, black shirt. No tags, no labels. A lab coat cut with a strange high collar, Foundation ID badge already clipped to the front pocket. A pair of glasses, one lens squared off, with a slider on the temple piece to adjust magnification. A pair of heavy combat boots cut in the white leather. She gets dressed.
A speaker mounted in the corner plays something ambient, with a pulsing beat that could be equally at home in a nightclub or an upscale restaurant. There's nothing else in Renfield's room. The upholstery suits her just fine. She nods to herself and steps out, a smile hidden behind her collar.
The hallway beyond is lined on one side with identical doors, and on the other, identical photographs, the same ones that adorn her ID badge. Below each is a small plaque made of stiff cardstock, the same sort you would see below paintings in obscure galleries. Each plaque contains a pair of dates and short paragraph, an obituary. She doesn't read them, but her fingertips trace the wall below them as she passes.
At 10 o'clock, she presents herself to Research Director Anderson. His reaction to her presence is as terse as ever. No reading, just a directive. The name of the researcher she'll be working under, and number of the SCP object they'll be working with. She does not ask questions. He looks relieved when she walks away.
At 10:15, after a short walk to the containment wing, she presents herself to the researcher. He does not ask her name. Everyone in the Foundation knows Rainfield. He thanks her for her work and seems pleased she's been assigned to him. He asked her to step into a containment unit. She nods and licks her teeth and steps in.
At 10:19, she dies. Her evisceration is as swift as it is horrible. Something unfathomable, like a shadow on a malfunctioning CRT monitor, reaches into her with a claw made out of noise and shucks her like an oyster. On the other side of the observation window, the researcher frantically takes notes as she is consumed. He does not look surprised.
At exactly 11 o'clock in the morning, Research Assistant Grace Renfield's eyes snap open. She tilts her head left, then right, with an audible pop, and yanks the tubes out of her mouth with her left hand. At 11:01, the glass door slides open with a soft whoosh, and she steps out of her tank.
Finn.
Swag. I want to note that the URL of this is, they say she looks just like 058.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, that's that bright shit. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
There's
that.
lore to this.
There's more. Well, actually, I went into the comment section because the first time I read this, I was like, what the fuck? So it turns out the person who wrote this, Yorick back then, he realized that he kept killing someone named Research Assistant Renfield, so he wrote this as lore to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And another thing is that it's on the LOL Foundation hub inside the canon, despite it not being particularly funny. But I guess the joke.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was intended to be funny at the time.
It's more of an inside joke than a funny haha joke.
Right.
But like, LOL Foundation isn't like funny as a rule. It doesn't have to be. Like,
That would be CAC Hub.
yeah.
CAC Hub is for the actual funny stuff. LOL Foundation is some sort of deconstruction, I think.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Meta commentary.
Yeah, but it still carries the sorts of vestiges of comedy, I guess I would say, the trappings. Still, yeah.
Sweetness,
Kinda
we got
reminds
through
me
two
of,
stories pretty darn quick.
Yeah, that's fast as hell.
We speed run the stories.
That's speedy.
It was a good test run. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to read Portraits of Your Father again. So if everyone could
let's read
Hold up, let me
Montauk
get the
House.
tissues.
I wouldn't be mad with that, so let's do it.
Everybody gets a chapter, alphabetical order again. At 12, you get the worst one.
Let's read the entirety of the Friendly Vandals just portfolio on the site.
I mean, I unironically think we should read at least the follow-up that they wrote to Portraits of Your Father.
What was that?
Trouble with Amnestics.
Oh.
I've heard
How
that
many
name, but I've
chapters
not
is
read that
that?
one before.
I could link it. Give me a second.
That could be for
It's
a
pretty
future
short.
stream.
It's pretty short. Yeah.
And because people have said that this is a test run a couple of times, I'm going to go ahead and make my first announcement publicly for this. In case you are new to the channel, the reason we are having a bunch of people on today as a test is because on Halloween, which is a Saturday this year, but we can't enjoy it because everyone's stuck inside from a pandemic, we are going to be doing the Site 42 24-hour Halloween live stream. We did this last year to benefit the San Francisco LGBT Center. We're going to do the same thing this year, same time, same 24 hours, same charity. The only difference is that the stream has gotten a lot better since last year. If you want to go back and watch the archives, we had a lot of tech issues that I have worked out the kinks on. And so we will be joined by multiple SCP authors, random people who are fans. We're going to work out something with Discord to make it comfortable and have people on video as well as on audio. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make the tech work yet, but this is why we have tests and the stream's working up to it. And I will once again not sleep for 24 hours for victory.
That's cool, dude.
So,
I recommend apples. They help keep you awake better than coffee.
Really?
Did you say apples?
Yeah, apples.
Apple.
Last year I went full Florida man and I was fueled by Red Bull and White Claw, so...
Oh, that's
Oh
terrifying.
no!
Oh god.
God.
Oh, dear
scary.
God, please no.
It's in my blood. It reacts to Florida men differently.
If it went on a bit long, you could have discovered levitation.
I mean, at that level, you're halfway to a full bird. You got the claws, the wings.
Not wings anymore. It's wings.
I think
So,
Shem is like the Germa of SCP. He just he treats his audience like a group of easily agitated apes who will riot if we are not entertained.
I can't speak for everyone, but that perfectly describes me, so I don't blame him.
Describes a lot of us.
You learn in
Well,
show
wait.
business. You gotta know your audience.
We are a bunch of enraged apes, it's true. Sorry for letting the secret slip.
All right, gang. We have done our readings. We have spoke our piece. We've done all our advertising. The contest ends tomorrow. We'll see who wins the tactical fursuit. Site 42 Foundation Radio, say your goodbye for the evening.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah,
goodbye,
thanks for having
everyone.
My
Adios.
goodbye for the evening.
Adios.
Haha, so quirky.
Everyone have a good day and don't get eaten by 682.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, gang.
Don't
I'm
look it on
muting you
Insect.
now. You guys can still talk, but we just can't hear you at this point. And for you guys in the Site 42 YouTube chat, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the stories we read. Make sure you upvote them if you did and you're a member of the wiki. I got to go upvote both of them right now. Routine psych evaluation is now at plus 487. And in case you've wondered, is up to plus 98. I want to thank you guys in the chat for joining us. Are you going live on TikTok to announce the winner? I probably should after I do the judging. I might do that on Tuesday. I'll go through all the things on Monday, and I'll announce the winner live on TikTok Tuesday afternoon. And then we'll work out prizes. But yes, so like, share, subscribe, become a patron of Site 42 if you want to help us out. Check out that Kickstarter I told you about in the description. Help them out so we can have more boss SCP web series people happening. And I will see all you guys in the next video. This has been another anomalous broadcast from Site 42.
Thank you, Sherm. Very cool.
If you listen,
That was
This was
amazing.
amazing.
That was
you find we're never too far apart, and maybe love is the reason why. For the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye.